Alright, let's get this started. Case number is 4257. Case was filed by Bunny B03 under the title, I got an answer to the question I've asked myself for the past 5 years. I wish I'd never gotten it. The date of recording is December 31st, 2019. Beginning audio dramatization of report for archival in 3, 2, 1. My head's a little fucked right now, so please excuse any muddled parts or awkward phrasing. My soul is shocked to its core. The lease on my apartment ends in 4 days. My roommate Kat moved out a week before I did, leaving me to clean the bulk of the apartment alone. My room was easy. I packed up a few belongings that really mattered to me and donated the rest. The breakables were saved for last. Tremors waved over my hand as I picked up the last item to pack away, a picture in a frame. 4 people stood close together, wearing matching white shirts, smiling. It was the last picture my family ever took before the fate ripped us apart. Kat's room was deplorable. If her clothes hadn't been taken from her closet and drawers, it would have been hard for me to question if she'd moved out at all. There was garbage, junk mail, scattered snapshots, dozens of fuzzy hair ties, underwear that seen better days, and all her bedding. What the hell was I supposed to do with this stuff? We were never close, just both needed a cheaper living situation. I never went into her part of the apartment under any circumstance. Now I have to gut the entire room or risk not getting my security deposit back. She'd better not think for 1 second she's getting any of it either. I earned every penny. The thought of washing and keeping her bedding crossed my mind, but I threw it away anyways, just to be safe. Kat was a weird girl. God knows what took place in those sheets. As the last fitted sheet sprang from the corner of the mattress, I spotted something. A worn composition notebook was stuffed under the right side of her mattress. I've never seen her writing in it, and I don't remember her having it when she moved in. Anything's possible with that one, though. I know you're going to think I'm a terrible person, but Kat lives states away. It's not like she's going to drive all the way back here for a composition book. All is fair in love, war, and state lines. From what I can tell from flipping through, there's not very much here, and it's all handwritten. It looks like maybe a diary or journal. Either way, I'm about to find out. April 6th, 2013. Should I? Shouldn't I? What if it's stupid? What if no one likes this? It's the same mental battle every time. Today I'm determined to change the cycle. With shaking fingers and nervous heart, I post my picture of the moon, Luna, keeper of the damned. I've recently gotten into photography and drawings. There have been so many pictures taken, prepared, then discarded. The victims of my self-doubt and low confidence. I close my laptop a bit harder than I intend to and push it away. I won't think about it. I won't think about it. April 9th, 2013. It's time to feed Max. I'm sure he's missing my company today. I've done my best to turn the room where he stays into a nice little kennel for him. I prepare his food dish and bring it down to his room. The smell as I enter is nothing short of ungodly. Damn it. He must have gone to the bathroom on the floor again. I should have left him out sooner. He knows how much I hate it when he does this. I swear, ever since he's been neutered, he's been a cranky pain in my ass. It took away every bit of his personality that I had fallen in love with in the first place, but these things must be done sometimes. After cleaning up his mess and scolding him lightly, I go to the kitchen to make some food for myself. The corner of my eye shows the red notification light of my phone flashing. I can't help but wonder if it's about the photo I posted. Should I? Yes. My fingers unlock the screen in a frenzy of excitement and anxiety. Oh my god, it is. Dylan Chambers loved my photo. Not the thumb, the actual heart. I have no idea who this is, but I love the thought that something that I created had a positive effect on someone's day. He's super cute and has no relationship status posted. Should I? No, not yet. I find my photo and type his name in the comment box, tagging him as a thank you for liking my work. Taking it one step further and sending him a PM. My heart leaps to see a response from him right away, thanking me for sharing it and telling me how talented I am. Honestly, what more of an invitation do I need? Should I? Yes, I sent a friend request. April 14th, 2013. Before long, Dylan and I are officially connected on social media. It only takes seconds to quickly scan over his profile. I memorize his likes and interests to compare them to my own. His face looks so sweet, those eyes. I find myself bringing my face closer to the screen, imagining what he smells like. My heart immediately jumps to sandalwood, and I feel myself swoon. How wonderful. April 23rd, 2013. After going through his pictures, I know that his favorite foods and hobbies. He loves Call of Duty and listening to 21 Pilots. I need to familiarize myself with these as soon as possible and buy some sandalwood oil. The Earthbound shop downtown should have some. I get in my car and drive there. He lives thousands of miles away, and the thought of his accent makes me weak in the knees all over again. It's a damn shame that he lives so far away, but if two people are meant to be together, love always finds a way. I am in a state of absolute euphoria. Having sprinkled the oil on my passenger seat for my ride home, it's almost like he was sitting next to me. In my mind and heart, though, he definitely is. The first few nights, we talked for hours over Messenger and voice chat about any and everything. I've never felt this open with a person before that's felt the same way. There have been so many disappointments. As fate would have it, I've been saving up for a trip out of country. The destination wasn't quite clear to me until now. It looks like I'll be visiting the UK. There's a photography exhibit that just opened up a few towns over from where Dylan lives. Is it enough of an excuse though? Should I? I close my eyes, hold my breath, and click the button confirming my plane ticket. Yes. May 1st, 2013. Now the hard part. Do I tell him that I'm coming first or surprise him? I get online and see if he's been on recently. I go to the profile before my messenger to see if he's added anything new. Nothing new there. I head over to the photography and arts group. There's a gorgeously hand-drawn picture of a crying woman. Her surroundings beautifully shaded with mournful tones. He loved it and compliments her on it. My heart shattered and then melded together with molten rage in the same instance. The piece similarly places, but somewhat altered. What does this mean? Have I been an idiot this whole time? What if he compliments and woos every girl that he comes across online? What if it turns out that I'm nothing special after all? How many other girls' pieces touched or inspired him? Tears hammer at my cheeks. My knuckles are white from gripping the sides of my hair. This can't be. He's supposed to be different. How could I have been this stupid? Just then, a message pops up from Dylan saying he's been thinking about me all day. He goes on to tell me about a picture that he had seen in the group and how it reminded him of how majestically fragile I must look when I cry. He then goes on to say how he hopes his heart never has to bear witness to the tortured beauty of my tears. Just like that, his hand comes down from the heavens, he yanks me from my mental hell and places me atop a cloud where I belong. Caught up in my romantic reprieve, I ask him if he knows about the exhibit and tell him that I'm thinking about going. He seems absolutely over the moon with excitement at the idea of meeting. We share a few intimate requests and start planning to meet. eBay is a wonderful thing. I noticed in some of his pictures he wears a black and white Radiohead t-shirt. I was able to find the same one for only $14.99 free shipping. It arrived yesterday. I wash it to remove the essence of the previous owner, then sprinkle it heavier than necessary with sandalwood oil. My finger is carefully placed over the bottle's top as to not concentrate the oil in any one spot, causing a stain. The bottom hem of the shirt hugs just between my panty line and my knees. I'll switch them out when he's sleeping. He looks about to be a very comfortable XL, so that's what size I got. When I go home, I'll have a piece of him with me. I rub the fabric sensually across my skin every chance that I get. Like the Katy Perry song. Are you ready for a perfect storm? Because once you're mine, there's no going back. May 9th, 2013. Ugh. What to do with Max? He makes a big enough mess here, let alone taking him anywhere else to stay while I'm gone. Looking around, I realize just how much of a mess this dump really has gotten to be recently. Well, I certainly can't take him with me. There's only one option. I have to find someone I trust enough to let into my home. Someone that owes me a really big favor to come and feed Max for the weekend. I make a few calls, confirm a few arrangements, and start packing my bags. The plan is to get there one day ahead of when he thinks I'll be there. I want to check out his area first and make myself comfortable with the city a bit. Only one last night until I am on my way to my Dylan. The plane ride is far too long. When I land, I should be excited about being in a new country, but all I can think about is him. I relish in the fact that I'm here and he doesn't know. I walk the streets. Each step leaves me wondering if Dylan has taken it a time before. I can barely stand to keep myself away from him, but I must keep my surprise. So many times before have I met with disappointment. I've come too far this time to leave without my Dylan. I approach his house in the dead of night. The witching hour will provide me an exclusive of how my love likes to live. The rain will hide my footsteps, how he likes to sleep, so I know how to lay my body to my best to make it fit when we're together. Does he sleep with a fan on? Will he love me as much as I love him? Does he know how much I take his words to heart? I've become very familiar with Dylan's favorite music. The lyrics play warped through my head as I stare towards the window. My heart leads my feet closer to the windows. I hope I picked the right one. I get dangerously close to the window and look inside. It's him. After seeing him awake and in person, I fall in love even more. A part of me wants to go right up to his door and knock, but he doesn't know that I looked up his address. I need to get this right. I can't give myself away too soon. As much as I hate to leave, I see him take out his phone. He might be about to call me. I sprint through the side yard, into the woods as to not alert him of my presence if my phone rings. The place I'm staying at isn't very far away. I paid too much, but I picked a room with the highest ratings, to make it appear as if it just happened to be the location. Feeding more into the intertwining of our fates when he realizes how close his house is to the place I just so happened to pick for my vacation. I can feel the fires of a plan well-formed burn into my smiling eyes. The next day, it's time for us to finally meet. My head catches up to my heart, and I start to get nervous about him seeing me. What if I'm not up to par with what he's expecting? There's a normal, awkward silence at first, but it's fleeting. Before long, I am giggling, laughing, and holding his hand. I'll write more soon. I am having way too much fun to keep writing right now. May 11th. 2013. Something happened. It turns out Dylan and I are more perfect for each other than I thought. So my eyes opened, and my limbs felt like dead weight. There's a burning in my wrist. Frayed strands of rope bite at my skin like tiny razors. Dylan stands in front of me, his face twisted in mental agony. There's a syringe in his right hand, the left shaking down by his side. I asked him, "Dylan, what are you doing?" "Hold on, just wait, I'm just like you." But his tall frame continues to march towards me, tears glistening in his eyes. I plead with him, "Before you do anything, you need to get my phone." The love in my voice doesn't do much to disguise my fear, but it's something. He cautiously picks up my phone off the floor. "Go to my gallery hidden folder. The codes. Open the folder named Max. You'll see pictures of a man. Please, just look." Dylan opens the folder. A slow smile spreads across his face, like molasses dripping down the frozen steel. He finally gets it. The ropes binding me can't fall away fast enough. He picks me up off my feet in an embrace. We smile and share a kiss only people like us could understand. I said to him, "Well, Dylan, now that I've seen your place, we should go back to mine. You love the States. I cannot wait for you to meet Max so we can play. He's normally docile. There have been issues with him trying to get out before, but not after we're done with him." These are the end of the journal entries. Bunny continues to write, "The police should be here any moment. I called my parents to let them know as well. What Kat did was horrific. The way she manipulated those men. There was no mention of a Dylan or any other steady lover interest for as long as she lived here. However, The entries in this journal are over 5 years old now, but that's not the main thing that upsets me. What upsets me the most is that just over 5 years ago, my older brother went missing. His name was Max Grant. That is the end of the audio dramatization. I will need to see if I can locate any of these parties and question them further, preferably Kat herself, but I'm grasping at straws here. This marks the end of my first vlog. Detective Romwell, signing out.